Hello, everyone. Welcome to the weekly winery update. I'm Amanda, and thank you so much for joining me. This is our last Wednesday of 2023, and so I'm excited to be celebrating with you. All right, you know the drill. Ethan already left his answer in the YouTube comments. I am drinking some Marquette Rosé. Ethan has Tuesday Booze Day Blush. Let us know in the comments section what you are sipping on, and so we can sip together. Ethan says Tuesday Booze Day, it's good. All right, my Marquette Rosé is good too. Okay, we have lots and lots and lots of things to discuss tonight. We are not just entering a new year, we're also entering a new month. But one of the first things I want to talk about is a little bit of a bittersweet thing. And that is that the weekly winery update will be getting an update, I guess you could say, coming up here in 2024. So I have been sitting in this chair. Well, I had a different chair earlier, but I've been sitting here on Wednesday nights for nearly 4 years talking to you guys about all the fun things that we have going on at the winery. And I'm ready to switch it up a little bit. I don't know if you are also excited and ready, but we are going to be changing things up. We're still going to be making some fun video content for you. That's for sure. However, this will be our last weekly winery update where it's just me sitting here talking to you. Like I said, it's been nearly 4 years. We started the weekly winery update back when the winery first had to close down during the COVID-19 pandemic, and we've kept it going. However, sometimes we've got lots of things going on, and so I am someone who thrives on change, and so I'm really looking forward to doing some different stuff. And so we figured the new year would be a great time to start some new stuff here. And so there'll be changes coming to the weekly winery update. Um, Christian says, crying face, but excited at the same time. Can't wait to see how this evolves. Yes. So, as I mentioned, we're still going to be creating some fun videos and things, but as far as the update goes, it's going to be looking a little different. And maybe we can get the real version of the Miko that's behind me here on some videos and do some other fun stuff. So stay tuned. It's going to be a great time either way, but just a heads up, this is going to be the last one in this style here. And in true format, my computer camera has, just stopped working for this. I think my computer camera has checked out of the building. Okay, let's start talking about all the fun stuff that we have going on. Coming up, we have a new month, and that means a new wine. For January, we have Beach in a Bottle for our January wine of the month. This is a sweet white wine with pineapple and coconut flavoring in it. So this one's a very, very popular one. We've had a lot of people the past few months asking when it was going to be back. And so that answer is Monday, January 1st. So come on in. This wine for the month of January will be available to only our Herd Wine Club members. Then for the month of January, we will also be having a pineapple mojito cocktail. I'm so excited. I love mojitos. I had a really cool drink tonight. Earlier, I met up with a friend and I had a drink that was like a sparkling wine, kind of like ground on corking, and then it had mint bitters in it. It was really good. So might have to look into where we can get some of that mint bitters too, because it was delicious. Okay, but our January cocktail of the month will be a pineapple mojito. Okay, let's see here. Oh my goodness. So events for this next week. Brandy already commented, see you tomorrow. And that's because she's going to be stopping by tomorrow from 4 to 7, offering psychic readings, tarot card readings. This is a first come, first serve basis. And so if you want to make sure you get on that list, I recommend coming the earlier, the better, because I've seen that list fill up very quickly and it always fills up. And so how this works is the readings are in the den, and so you're welcome to sit upstairs or downstairs or stand at the bar while you wait for your turn and have some drinks and food. And then when it is your turn, when Brandy gets to your name on the list, she will come and find you and take you into the den and do the reading privately. So Brandy says it fills up so quickly. It does. So just a heads up, maybe try to get out of work early if you've got work. If you don't have work, good for you. Come extra early. And Brandy says also order some pickle pizza. It's the best. So Brandy's going to be joining us tomorrow from 4 to 7. And like I said, it's first come, first serve. So come early. Then on Friday, our friends from Casa will be back for our final Wino Bingo of December and of 2023 on Friday, the 29th at 6 p.m. Casa will be calling Wino Bingo. We've got some great fun prizes, and it's a great organization. So come on out, hear about the amazing things they do, and maybe even consider applying to be a Casa yourself if you have the time. So Casa will be calling Wino Bingo from 6 to 7-ish. Then I have some good news and some bad news. The murder mystery, New Year's Eve masquerade murder mystery that we are hosting on Saturday. The good news is for us that we're sold out. And so unfortunately, the bad news is that we don't have any more tickets available. But we do have another date. Stay tuned for the ticket release, but save the date for January 27th. There's a very, very strong chance that is going to be our January murder mystery date. And we've been talking to the Humane Society about teaming up with them and doing a really fun theme. And so stay tuned for the dates on, the ticket release for that and further details to come. Unfortunately, Saturday night's murder mystery is sold out, but we are for sure doing one in January and probably another one in February because murder mysteries are super fun and winter is definitely the best time to be doing them. Although I would say our summer barbecue potluck theme one was a blast. So we'll probably be doing more even during the summer. But right now, if you're looking for fun things to do in the winter, murder mystery dinners are definitely a great place. So we've got the next one coming up here. The tickets will be ready very soon, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so technically it's another holiday weekend ahead of us here. So our New Year's Eve hours on Sundays, we're typically open 11 to 5. And so we're keeping those hours, and you can come and join us anytime on Sunday between 11 and 5. And then on Mondays, our hours are 11 to 7. So we stuck with that too. So New Year's Day, if you had too much fun on New Year's Eve, come on in, get a Bloody Mary or a mimosa, probably one of those pickle pizzas. Ooh, a Bloody Mary and a pickle pizza. I wonder if we could advertise that as like the perfect hangover cure, because to me, I'm not hungover right now, thankfully, but that sounds amazing. That sounds like it would just magically cure a hangover on New Year's Day. So we will be open 11 to 7. You can come for lunch, come for dinner, come and join us for a little hair of the dog. Is that how they say it? uh, we're going to be open both days. And since it's a Sunday and Monday, we're just keeping our regular Sunday, Monday hours. So come and join us for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We aren't going to be open till midnight on New Year's Eve. I don't stay up that late anymore. And unless there's like a really good show on Netflix that I'm binging. Otherwise, I go to bed way before then. So if you're looking for a place to, ring in the new year at midnight, maybe come to the winery for lunch and then find a place that you can do that at. All right. Oh my goodness. There's so much stuff going on in January. Let's start out with something I'm pretty excited about. 90s trivia. That's coming up on January 5th at 6 p.m. We are going to be doing 90s trivia. I mean, it's the details are in the name. It's the 90s. I was alive for the whole decade, and it was a pretty great one. Great fashion, great music, etc. So, would I know a lot of the answers? Probably not. I was just a kid. But it was a good decade. So, come and join us, gather your team January 5th, 6 p.m. Then that same weekend on Sunday the 7th, we're going to have Steve Weber playing from 2 to 4. All right. Live music has been just like sporadic, so just keep an eye on our website and Facebook page for the dates and times on when the musicians are coming. So looks like the next date is January 7th with Steve Weber. Okay. Oh my goodness. Where to begin? There's more trivias. Let's just run through the trivias of January. We're doing a special Saturday trivia in January. We teamed up with the Janesville Performing Arts Center as their musical towards the end of January is the 9 to 5 musical, which, if you don't know, Dolly Parton is the star of the movie 9 to 5 that the musical is based off of. And so we have teamed up with them for Dolly Parton trivia. I'm very excited. A while back, I purchased some like completely covered in rhinestone cowboy boots. And as someone who doesn't really listen to country music, but I do love me some Dolly Parton, I am definitely going to be busting those out and wearing them for Dolly Parton trivia. I also have a like disco cowboy hat that I feel like I'm going to have to wear for this too. It's just going to make the outfit. So Dolly Parton trivia, fun theme attire is obviously encouraged, and Dolly Parton knowledge is also going to help you. All right, this next one, this is not my jam. However, I know many, many people who are huge Harry Potter fans. So we're doing Harry Potter trivia on the 19th. I might have to like rewatch the movies. or watch the movies, so I know what's going on. I know my mom loves the movies, loved all the books. She's a big fan. I've got lots of friends who are the same way, so I know I'm the weird one here. But if you guys are big Harry Potter fans, save the date for January 19th for Harry Potter trivia at the winery. Okay, coming up for January, our book club will be back at it. They're going to be reading a December to Remember and discussing it on January 25th at 6 p.m. So, A December to Remember by Jenny Bayless. Come and join us for an exciting book club conversation that night. Get your tickets before it sells out, because the last two have sold out, for our January comedy night. Also on January 25th, but it's at 7:30 p.m. That's after we close. On Thursdays, we close at 7. However, if you get a comedy night ticket, don't be afraid to come at like 6 and do some dinner and drinks ahead of time. We will stay open. So like if you come at 6 and obviously the comedy show doesn't start until 7:30, that's totally fine. We're not going to like kick you out and have you come back in. You get to stay. You get like a bonus half hour of Timber Hill. Lucky you. And so last time Christian got a whole bunch of comedians from like Milwaukee area and stuff, and they put on a great show. So I'm excited to see who will be coming for the January show. Also, last time I was stuck in the kitchen making, I kid you not, 50 pizzas. So fingers crossed, we can have Ben and Leon in there, and I next time can be serving up drinks and listening to the comedians, because I'm like partially deaf, so I could not hear them in the kitchen, but I know I kept hearing a lot of laughter. I definitely could hear that. The comedians in the kitchen, not so much, but the laughter, it was hard not to hear that. So the comedy night tickets are only $10. It's such a steal. It's a great time. So come and join us for the January 25th night. Then for January, we're going to have Wino Bingo. We are going to have Webs of Grief coming for the month of January. So I don't know. This just says January 26th, but I'm sure there is a date sooner than that too, where they will be coming. So here we go. On the 12th, they're going to be coming on the 12th too. So Wino Bingo for January, Webs of Grief, they'll be coming on the 12th and the 25th. So come and join us and support Webs of Grief. They are a very local organization, started right here in Milton, and they provide some really good services. So come and learn about them and join us for Wino Bingo. All right. This is last call on the December pizza of the month. You've only got a few more days to get this deliciousness. It's spinach dip with chicken, bacon, and onion and cheese. Lots of cheese. It's very good. I don't know if it's been quite as popular as the crab rangoon, but it's definitely been popular. So it's a good one. The December pizza of the month, I don't know. I don't have the details on it. I don't have the photo. So you're going to have to stay tuned for the details on that, because I feel like no matter what, it's safe to say it's going to be delicious. I can tell you that much. But the other thing we've been cooking up is some soup for soup season. So, and exciting, we got in to-go containers finally for the soup. So if you are looking to get some soup to go. We finally got the containers for it. Oh my goodness, the dome menu. We have the new s'mores pizza on there that has been flying. It's so good. It smells amazing every time it comes out. So we've got a special menu that's just for the domes. It's kind of like a secret menu, only if you go in the domes, you're in the know. There's s'mores, fondue, a Bloody Mary bar, a mimosa bar like you see here, all kinds of good stuff. So get your dome booked so that you can come and enjoy the secret s'mores pizza. All right, what else? Oh my gosh, we've got Dan coming on January 21st. Dan Brewski will be playing at the winery. And before I forget, this is your last weekend, so you've only got a few more days left to snag one of our holiday giveaway envelopes. And then starting next week on Monday, it's time to start redeeming them. So bring those envelopes in. You have 31 days. We're open every day the month of January. So bring those envelopes in. We do not open them. I know it's tempting. A lot of people, there were some people that I was giving the envelopes to, and they handed them to another person. They're like, you have to hold on to this because I'm going to open this and we can't have that. And so they gave somebody else their envelope, and just make sure that person doesn't bring the envelope back without you, and then you don't get the prize at all. But the envelopes starting on Monday, you can bring them into the winery. We can open them up and see. I lost count of how many envelopes we did. It's definitely over 1,000, which means then I also lost count of how many of them are free bottles. This year, I also threw in some free pretzel coupons, free wine cocktail. Of course, we've got free tasting, free glass, 10% off your purchase, etc. So if you haven't yet gotten one of these, you have the next 4 days to come into the winery and make a purchase and grab one. And then you have the entire month of January to bring it back and see what's inside. And if you're impatient, you could literally come Sunday, like afternoon, and then just come back Monday morning. So then you only have to wait like, I don't know, like 16 hours, like real small window there. So if you're really impatient, you can come as early as Monday at 11 a.m. and we'll open it up right away for you. All right. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. So many different things. The Spice White and Spice Red are December wines of the month. Those will be available to everybody starting Monday. The December cocktail is actually here to stay. So the toasted marshmallow, it's been so popular. And so we decided to keep it for another month, and we still will have a January cocktail of the month. This will just be a bonus cocktail because it's such a fun winter drink, and so we are keeping it around for January. So if you have been enjoying these, don't worry, they're going to be staying around for a little bit longer, one more month. And other seasonal drinks that we've got right now, the mulled wine is back. Get a nice big mug of warm wine. It sounds crazy, but man, is it good. So mulled wine is back. You can get spice white or spice red warmed up. All right. That's all I've got for regular stuff to talk about. Let's get into celebrating some good news. It is a new year coming up here in a few short days. So it's definitely time of celebration and reflection. And I think it's safe to say that all of us at Timber Hill have a lot of things to reflect and celebrate on. 2023 was a banner year. Holy cow. I am just happy to be making it out of this year on the other side. And it's been insane. Opening a brand new building has been a wild roller coaster ride. And it's, I don't know. I mean, there's definitely been some nights where I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But then there's been plenty of other nights where it's like, oh my gosh, what did I do? And it's amazing. So I have so many fun ideas, and so does our team on some new things to bring in the new year with for 2024. We have a lot of exciting things up our sleeves. So you just wait. If you thought 2023 was a big year, just wait until 2024 hits, because we've got a few different things up our sleeve, that's for sure. So, oh geez. Christian says you definitely conquered 2023. Well, so did you, girl. It's like I said, it's been a crazy year, and we are so thankful for all of you for joining us on this wild roller coaster ride. And we can't wait to see what the new year brings. And with that, what the new year brings for the weekly winery update and what that's going to look like too. So I just want to thank all of you for joining me on these Wednesday nights, whether tonight's your first night or you've been joining me every Wednesday night for the last like 4 years. I want to say thank you and celebrate with you on that too. I hope you guys have enjoyed my little spoof on SNL's weekend update. I realize I'm not nearly as funny as the SNL anchors, but hopefully you still enjoyed the show and we had some good laughs together. And we still will, don't worry. We've got all kinds of fun stuff. I think by not doing this weekly winery update in this format, it's going to open up some creative juices. If you know of a character named Madame Graybella, some different stuff like that. Maybe Amanda's clone will be able to come out to play a little bit more. And so hopefully this new year will bring some new fun stuff like that. And we've got a lot of ideas, that's for sure. And so with time, we'll put them into action. But all right, I think that's all I've got for tonight. I'm going to be signing off and wishing you all a happy new year. Don't be shy. Come and visit us at the winery this weekend and for the new year, of course, too. So thank you all. I hope you have an amazing week and a happy new year. Cheers.